Our LNP product, which is made from cassava, it's produced here in one of our 4 factories in Thailand. It's able to one-to-one replace that dry strength resin. All of the synthetic polymers, they have a very long supply chain. If we look at what's going on and some of the challenges and tragedy in the world right now, it also shows us long supply chains increase risk. Our supply chain for this product is all local. It reduces the risk in the supply chain. I see those as 2 of the big benefits: greenhouse gas reduction and improved service and speed and response time.
TSCN Podcast วันนี้เราจะพาคุณไปรู้จักอีกบทบาทหนึ่งของแป้งมันสำปะหลังค่ะที่ไม่ได้อยู่แค่ในครัวแต่อยู่ในอุตสาหกรรมบรรจุภัณฑ์ And today we honor to be joined by Mr. Raymond Daedrick, Vice President and General Manager for APAC at Ingredion, Thailand. Hello, Mr. Raymond.
Hello to you. Nice to see you today. Thanks for having me.
Mr. Raymond, what is the core business of Ingredion and what products or services does the company provide?
Absolutely. For us at Ingredion, it really starts with our mission, right? And that's to bring the power of people, the planet, and technology together to make life better. And when we do that here in Thailand, it often starts with cassava, and we use this raw material in Thailand to make a range of solutions for our customers in the food and beverage space, as well as with personal care and home care. But today I'm very excited. We're talking about some of our industrial solutions, especially in the paper making space. What we do often in Ingredion is we talk about cassava and cassava starch. I like to talk about it as a natural polymer, right? So we're using the natural polymer and the strength of the cassava to replace synthetic polymers, which has a significantly positive impact on the environment.
So we heard about the award, the good news about your company. Many people may not be able to imagine how tapioca starch can be used in the packaging industry. Could you please share with us how this idea first started?
Well, it started a long time ago. It started a long time before me as well, right? So, you know, Ingredion Thailand's been operating here for 42 years in Thailand, and Ingredion globally over 100 years. And, you know, over those 40 plus years in Thailand, we've been using cassava, we've been using tapioca starch in the paper making industry for a long time. We use it in a range of applications for paper. We see a corrugated box here, but we use it for writing paper and all kinds of applications. If I keep it very simple, oftentimes we'll use the tapioca product in the wet end of the machine. We call wet end, we mean when you're bringing all the fibers and pulp and recycled cardboard, when you're bringing all of those together in the wet end to form a sheet of new paper, we use tapioca to help bond all those different ingredients together. As an example, enabling more recycled cardboard to be used or enabling the machine to run faster. If we look at the other end of the machine, we also use tapioca starch in surface sizing applications. So we can spray the starch on there to get a higher performing paper, to get a higher external surface, to improve the writing capability of the paper. So there's applications for tapioca all across the paper machine, and that's what our team here in Thailand works together with SCG to see how we can use that natural local ingredient and apply it into the local production for SCG to have a more sustainable and consistent production.
Talking about the LNP, how does LNP work in the production process and at which state does it replace the original chemicals?
Yeah, absolutely. We use a lot of acronyms here, so I'll keep it simple, right? So we use the term LNP. I'm not sure, I think it's an ingredient term, but it stands for liquid natural polymer. And we often use it to replace another acronym we call it DSR, we call it dry strength resin, right? So you can think about dry strength resin as a derivative of the oil industry. It performs well. We're really talking about these two ingredients being used in the wet end of the big paper machine, right? So our LNP product, which is made from cassava, it's produced here in one of our 4 factories in Thailand. It's able to one-to-one replace that dry strength resin. It has some significant benefits. First off, completely locally produced from local raw materials, not through imported oil or other production processes overseas. Secondly, very easy to use. It's a liquid product, hence the name LNP, liquid natural polymer. It's easy to be pumped. It does not require the paper mill to add additional energy. There's no more cooking required. It's basically ready to use, hook up the tote and add it as an additive. It allows the proper quality of paper. It also helps with the things we talked about before, like sheet formation and paper strength.
So we would like to know more if the raw material is changed to LNP. Will the quality of the paper decrease?
So, the thing about the paper industry, and I'm more of a cassava expert than I am paper expert, but I think the great thing I learned about the paper industry is there's all kind of different grades. And that's where SCG is a much bigger expert than I am, but we find the properties. We're able to replace one for one. This is what our team has worked with the engineers at SCG. So I think on 2 of the large machines now, we've replaced the polymer directly. There are cases where we see a synergy to use both ingredients. So from a performance perspective, definitely can replace. Sometimes there's a reason to use both. Sometimes in certain applications, we see that the LNP performs better than the synthetic, right? So I think it gets down into the technical details, but definitely we don't sacrifice quality when we replace.
Okay, Mr. Ray, talking about implementation, after testing and successfully implementing it in real operations, what were the most noticeable results?
Yeah, for me, first and foremost, huge reduction on the greenhouse gas footprint. When we replace one for one, we see over 75% greenhouse gas footprint that we can quantify, and we can share that documentation with SCG so they can use it in their reporting and be recognized for those efforts. That's a significant benefit. Secondly, I think it's about the service and the responsiveness, right? All of the synthetic polymers, they have a very long supply chain. Actually, if we look at what's going on and some of the challenges and tragedy in the world right now, it also shows us long supply chains increase risk. So our supply chain for this product is all local. It helps us provide better service. It reduces the risk in the supply chain. So I see those as 2 of the big benefits: greenhouse gas reduction and improved service and speed and response time.
So as a member of TSCN, from tapioca starch to polymer, Ingredion's LNP project has received the ESSEC TSCN Sustainability Award 2025. So congratulations, Mr. Raymond. How do you feel about receiving this award?
It's a big honor. Honestly, I'm with one of my colleagues today. We share the news not only with our team here in Thailand, but in our global organization. That matters a lot to us. It's very impressive. So it's one thing to win an award and feel good, but who the award is coming from, it really matters a lot to us at Ingredion, and it's a big honor to be recognized by a company that is such a leader in the area of sustainability.
The LNP project is a clear example that innovation for sustainability does not mean compromising on quality, nor does it necessarily mean increasing costs. Today, we would like to sincerely thank you for taking the time to join us today and share your thought with us. Thank you so much, Mr. Raymond.
Oh, thank you, Kun Sirapat. Very honored to have spent the time with you today. Thank you again.